Hello there, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. Today we are having a look to see what energies are activating for you for the summer 2024, July and August, for all of you singles out there looking for new love. Let's have a look and see what we've got. We do have some very nice energy that is coming in here in the summer. We do have Venus going into the sign of Leo, July 11th through to August 3rd. So this is very social energy. We also have Mercury there as well until July 25th. So very social, very vibrant energy, a lot of invitations, a lot of communication, a lot of chit chat, but a lot of fun can potentially be yours there on your quest for love. So that's very exciting. 2 new moons to make note of. We've got the new moon in the sign of Cancer, July 5th, and then a new moon in Leo on August 4th. And both of those new moons can be great to set new intentions, to attract love into your life, but also maybe get out of your comfort zone a little bit and try some new things, right? Meet some new people. Always about the new, always a wonderful, exciting time to have that new beginning. Full moon in Capricorn on the 21st of July could have you feeling a little bit of a pressure. Now, the pressure can come from within you or it can come from other people, right? But it is a full moon in Capricorn. It is at 29 degrees, so it's an aneretic degree, and it's like the feeling of now or never, the feeling like, oh my goodness, I've got to get going on this thing, right? And, so this can be, external pressure. And we do get it, from friends, from family, that kind of thing. And, your quest for love is yours alone. And so not everybody understands where you are, where you're coming from, or what you're looking for. But you could just be feeling that a little bit. We also at that same time do have, we do have a Saturn retrograde in the sign of Pisces. So you could be rethinking things, right? What do I really want out of love? Where do I see myself going? What kind of relationship do I want? What kind of qualities do I want for in a person? Because maybe you've changed a little bit and what you used to want is no longer applicable for you, right? So you could be just kind of taking a step back and reassessing things. We do have Mercury retrograde August 4th that coincides with that new moon in Leo. So it can be that some of you might get a second chance at something, but with Mercury being about communication and technology, you could potentially be looking at how you meet people, and you could be looking at switching things up a little bit, because if how you're trying to meet people right now isn't working, time to do something a little bit different, right? So you could be reassessing that there. So let's see what else is coming in. We've got the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck for you. Surprise! All right, you could have some surprises heading your way with love, but the Page of Cups can represent new love, communicating about love, opening your heart as well, but it can also be you really kind of attracting love into your life, right? So you got that spiritual connection, you're listening to your intuition, and there's something awakening in your heart. I should say with that full moon in Capricorn on the 21st of July, it's the second full moon in Capricorn in a row, right? And when we have 2 full moons in a row in a calendar month, usually it's a blue moon. This is 2 Capricorn full moons in a month, right? One after the other. And it's also a blue moon. So a blue moon can bring surprises, can bring those things out of the woodwork. It can reveal hidden things that have been blocking you. It's your opportunity to cleanse and purge. But we could also get a once in a lifetime opportunity, right? Like, something out of the blue, something, blue moon is, oh my God, it's like once in a lifetime, right? So this can be really exciting for you, but you might want to expect the unexpected. And there's the moon card coming out there for you, Libra. So something hidden may be revealed. Okay. We could also be working with the moon cycles in a very big way in the next couple of months. So these can really be going with the flow, right? Following the ebb and the tide of the moon and the energy that goes along with that. When we're in the flow, we're not resisting anything. We're just kind of, really being a little bit flexible in our day and our dealings with people and also with ourselves. The moon's very emotional in its energy as well. So you could be really getting in touch with your emotions. But of course, the moon card, you could be kind of feeling some love in the air, and your intuition is very much guiding you in a certain direction. This can represent a spiritual connection that you are attracting towards you. The moon could be potentially a Pisces person or another water sign, or this can be someone who is in touch with their spirituality. So perhaps by the cycles of the moon, your manifestations are working, and you could have something really exciting coming to fruition for you. But you may need to face your fears with that moon energy, all right? Because sometimes that is really what's blocking us, right? One day we want love, and the next day we're like, no, I think I'm good, right? So trust yourself to make the right decision. But there could be a little bit of love and romance in the air. The moon also does represent creativity, but that is that Pisces energy that we've got going on, and especially Saturn retrograde in that sign. The High Priestess also shows that, in your decisions that you're making in regards to love, that your intuition is really what's going to be guiding you along your way. So trust it, listen to it. It's not going to steer you wrong. All right. But ultimately trust yourself, right? Because we do sometimes look external for validation on the decisions that we're making. Ultimately, we have the answers within, right? And not everything is logic, right? Not all the answers are like right there in front of our face. We do sometimes have to go within, go internal, and this is where we figure some things out. But the High Priestess is a very mute, quiet energy. Not only does it speak to the wisdom within you, that's wonderful, and it speaks to your psychic gifts and powers that are really coming to the forefront. But the High Priestess is the keeper of secrets and mysteries. So again, there could be some sort of mystery that's revealed. Someone may reveal their feelings for you, especially right beside the moon card there. This can be where the universe presents itself to you and presents you what you've been dreaming about and thinking about. So very interesting energy there. So expect the unexpected. The Death card is coming up here yet again. This has come up a few times in these readings so far, and the Death card is Scorpio energy. So you could be attracting in a water sign, or you're getting in touch with your emotions and with your spiritual self. The Death card, though, does bring about endings that make way for new beginnings. So we're cutting away things that are preventing us from meeting new people and embracing love, right? We're cutting out fear. We're cutting out old doubts and energies and hang-ups and holdbacks, right? All these things, right? We're using the scythe with Mr. Death there to slice things away, cut old energetic cords, all of that kind of stuff, right? We're putting an end to our past, and we're embracing our future. There is a light at the end of that tunnel, and there is new things on the horizon. This Death card, though, does speak to a spiritual growth and transformation, or you just evolving, right, as a person, right? Who you are now isn't who you were maybe 6 months ago. And so this is where you do kind of take a step back and reevaluate yourself and your situation. And it can just be where you feel like a brand new you and you're ready to get out there and meet people. But change, transformation is the order of the day with that Death card there. Again, Scorpio energy, so perhaps you got Pisces and Scorpio out there. We also have a Page of Cups, so not only is there like maybe a little bit emotional next couple of months, but you are attracting love into your life, but maybe even that water sign. We've got the Knight of Wands here for you, and I love this one. The Knight of Wands, not everyone loves to see the Knight of Wands in a love reading, right? Because, in the modern day reading that people do kind of equate that back to player energy, right? Someone who is they're here for a good time, not a long time, and then they get the hell out of Dodge. And the thing is, though, with the Knight of Wands, when you are looking for new love, things start with chemistry, right? Things start with that attraction on some level. And the Knight of Wands, where are you going to start, right? Yeah, you start with the Page of Cups, right? But I mean, Knight in Shining Armor, maybe the Knight of Swords. But the Knight of Wands is someone who you feel that chemistry with, you feel that attraction, maybe a physical attraction. This could potentially point to, yes, a short-lived fling for some of you. But how something would play out isn't necessarily always known at the beginning. So the Knight of Wands can, number one, be your energy, getting out there, having fun, making some moves, making bold moves towards making your dreams of love come true, right? But this can also represent someone you might meet, someone who's exciting to be around, someone who you have fun with. Where it leads, maybe you don't know, and maybe you're not even putting any expectation on that. You're just enjoying the moment, enjoying the ride, right? So whether it's your energy or it's someone that you are meeting and attracting in, it's fun, it's exciting, right? And let's see what else is in the cards to see how long it'll last. We've got the Three of Pentacles here as well. Some of you might have more than one person. So this can be exciting for you. The Three of Pentacles can certainly be about creating something and showing the results of what it is you've been doing. So you're taking action, Knight of Wands, and then the Three of Pentacles, you're showing some results of what you're building. Now, some of you with the Three of Pentacles, this can have to do with money and your work, right? And sometimes on our quest for love, we have to put it on a back burner a little bit because we have other priorities, right? Maybe there's some workplace things that you're working on, right? Maybe you're working on your career path, your money, that kind of thing. And the Three of Pentacles shows that things are coming together. So the life that you're creating, you're starting to see things come together the way that you want them to. Three of Pentacles also is about a focus on details as well. So pay attention to the details of people that you meet. Your intuition will guide you. Do I see red flags or do I just see an exciting connection? Which one, right? So I think you'll be able to see through any deception with that. But the Three of Pentacles can represent multiple people, right? So maybe you are getting yourself out there and you are meeting multiple people, and your ability to make your own decisions is really going to be what propels you forward in the direction that you want. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. So for some of you, something is blossoming, something is growing. Now this is really interesting because you could have an exciting connection with the Knight of Wands. You're spending some time together, you're learning about each other, you're paying attention to the details. And then the Seven of Pentacles, your love is blossoming and growing. So some of you do have a very exciting summer coming up ahead for you. And remember, the energy that's activating this summer can play out over the next few months, right? It doesn't necessarily have to start and stop in July and end in August, right? It can propel you forward. But the Seven of Pentacles can be something blossoming, your love blossoming, you blossoming as a person as well. You're like a flower that's coming into bloom. But the Seven of Pentacles can be about also assessing your situation. Am I on the right track? Do I need to do something different, right? If I've made connections already, is this going in the direction that I want it to go in? Or, do I need to cut my losses and run, right? Because that Seven of Pentacles, it can be like, nope, I think we've gone as far as we can go. I'm out of here, right? But this can be this beautiful blossoming, not just of you, but also of a potential relationship here, right? But the Seven of Pentacles can be something coming to harvest, right? So something new that you want and something fun. The Six of Pentacles, something's returning to you. The Six of Pentacles here can represent a little bit of a surprise or some helping hand, perhaps. This is where we restore balance and harmony. With this energy, this shows that all of the energy and effort that you put out is being reciprocated. All right, so this can be something where you are setting your sights on, right? You're setting your sights on a person who, it's like that I'll scratch your back, you scratch mine energy. You pay for this dinner, I'll get the next one. That kind of thing, right? We're both taking responsibility for this connection, or we're both in it together, right? And, of course, balance and equality is very important to you here, Libra. So if I feel like here in this energy, the Seven of Pentacles, if you're assessing a situation, right, what kind of life do I want to create? Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles can show that if I'm not getting what's important to me, right, then I'm willing to make a change, or I'm willing to let something go, or I'm willing to follow a different path and, find different people, right, that kind of thing. But typically the Six of Pentacles can really show that there may be some help out there for you as well to find new love, right? Because the energy that you put out is flowing back to you, and it can come via a person, it can come via a helping hand, and so this can be something really positive where someone maybe wants to return a favor that you've previously done for them, and it could be setting you up on a blind date. It could be taking you to a workplace function, right? It's Pentacles energy, taking you to a workplace function, right? And there'll be like, some single people there. There's someone I really want you to meet. And, hey, you never know where something's going to lead you. So if someone gives you an invitation to go somewhere, just go. But the Six of Pentacles can be something that is coming into your life that is pretty much what you ordered, right? And it's a result of the energy and all the good vibes that you've put out there. It's all flowing back to you now. We've got the Seven of Swords here. Be clear in what it is that you want, though, okay? Because with the Seven of Swords, we can sometimes kind of go into negative Nelly town. We can maybe start to not trust ourselves, that kind of thing. We can start to doubt our situation sometimes. So the Seven of Swords, yes, it can be about, dishonesty, right? Or, it can be about trying to stay positive, but then kind of, taking that step back as well, right? So in the Seven of Swords, it's really important to trust our instincts, number one, and of course, trust, balance, fairness, and equality in a relationship may also be what's important to you in the Seven of Pentacles. Anyone that you meet, you're going to assess these qualities or the qualities that you are looking for, right? But with the Seven of Swords, this can sometimes be potentially someone or something, old thoughts maybe, trying to sneak back in, right? And so you might want to assess yourself or a situation there with that energy and just make sure that something is exactly what it seems, because the moon can bring in a little bit of illusion as well. Okay, so if someone does try and come back in your life, and we do have Mercury retrograde, so it is possible. Okay, I think here you're probably going to be a big old no with that Seven of Swords, because once trust is broken, maybe it just can't come back in. All right, but ultimately try and stay positive. It's easy to go back and forth and kind of go into the path of negativity, but trust yourself. Okay, we do have the Two of Pentacles here as well. Be flexible, open, and adaptable on your quest for love. The Two of Pentacles can represent the need to have balance in your life as well. So remember, again, make sure that you have space in your life to welcome in someone new, right? That's always important, because if you're so busy that you can't give anyone the time of day, right, then maybe that's, you need to kind of look at that and see where you are with that, right? The Two of Pentacles can also represent that you are very busy in the next couple of months, and just make sure that you take care of you as well, take care of your own energy. But ultimately, you may have options, right? The Two of Pentacles can show you're weighing up your options, you're trying to make a decision. And so again, like the Three of Pentacles there, you could have multiple potential connections, and it's up to you right there in the middle with that Seven of Pentacles to assess each situation calmly, coolly, and with a little bit of wisdom thrown in. So let's get some soulmate manifestation energies here for you guys, and let's see. We're going to look at these symbols on the cards. We're also going to look at the messages as well. It's a little bit of a layered effect. So we have a clock coming in there. Yes, it says unavailable, but we'll deal with that. We've got a butterfly of destiny. Open door with local. Attraction with a beautiful crystal on there. Spiritual energy there. Got a clock with trauma. And we have a ring with gratitude. Okay, rings represent typically a commitment, something coming together. The clocks do represent obstacles, okay, something in the way that we need to deal with, and we need to give it the appropriate amount of time in there. Okay, door, open door. We've got destiny card coming in there. We've got spiritual attraction there. So unavailable and trauma, okay, both of those there. This can be you assessing your situation, right? And this can be you where, especially that Seven of Swords, okay, sometimes what happens when we start putting ourselves out there for love, old traumas come back, right? And they start to get in our head a little bit. This can also be that your person, okay, is working through their situation and they are trying to get themselves ready, right? Soulmate energy, soulmate attraction, they have to deal with some stuff first before you can come together. We do have destiny here. Trust that the universe will guide us towards each other, weaving a tapestry of chance meetings and shared experiences that will lead us to our destined connection. Okay, so there is some destiny at play. This person who you're attracting could be some local person. They might already live in your area or your community. They could also be moving to your community as well. It's also why, there might be a little bit of a time delay. Seven of Pentacles, also patience, by the way. But we do have these crystals showing up here, and you're going to like what you see when you meet me, because I'm exactly your type. The crystal does represent that spiritual connection and the energy of the universe helping you out. And we do have gratitude. We've got this ring showing up, a completion of a cycle, a completion of energy. I'm open to receiving and giving love. With joy and gratitude, I welcome you into my life. So it will be worth the wait. All right. So depending how fast or slow this happens depends on your situation. But remember, change is in the air. Leave that there. I thank you for watching. If there was something here you enjoyed, if you liked your reading, hit that like button there, but also share, subscribe, throw a heart in the comments down below. I'll heart you back and we'll get the love flowing. I'll see you guys later. Bye.